we're doing now is just running the numbers to see if it makes sense.
Right.
All the other stuff we do later about the due diligence. Due diligence is your period of discovery.
So how long should this analysis take? Like if you did it by yourself without like teaching?
Oh, a few minutes.
Like
I mean,
10, 15,
yeah, just plugging in the numbers. Like 5 to 10 minutes. All right. Any other expenses? Cleaning, alarm, legal. Okay. So maintenance was 1,500.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Is that your number or is that the?
I'm asking him.
Number?
Remember, he's reading it off. Remember?
I know. I don't know where that information came from.
That's what I showed. I said the listing.
Yeah, snow removal.
Oh, okay.
I printed it out the numbers so he can read it.
Yeah, I can read the same thing.
So these are all numbers they provided.
Snow removal is 200. Pest control is 200.
So snow removal. Yeah, I was putting miscellaneous stuff. But you said, what was the other expense?
Pest control.
What was that?
200.
Oh, 200.
Anything else?
Legal accounting is 500. Administrative expense is 500. Management is 3,461.
Yeah, I already got that. That's 8%. Anything else?
And miscellaneous is 500 and reserve is 1,200. So the total ended up being 22,000.
So you said miscellaneous was actually 500. So let me see.
You got reserve. What reserve is that? Just overall general reserve?
Yeah. Yep. So what we do now, we just put the numbers in here and just see if it makes sense financially move forward. And then after we get the numbers straight, I present a letter of intent. Like, hey, this is my letter saying I intend to buy it at this purchase price with these terms. And if we agree, we get on the contract. And once we get on the contract, that's when I become here an investigator and investigate to see these numbers are accurate.
Why would you do that after?
If you have a letter of intent and I have a letter of intent, neither one of us have a binding contract.
Correct. Yeah.
So how do they decide?
Whatever's most attractive to the seller. If you offered 400,000 and I offered 350, then he might go with you.
And the reason you're doing all this on your computer is because you don't want to take a trip out there and waste money. Just to not even make sense.
Correct. And I use my spreadsheet to do analysis fast. So that way, if I get the property under contract, then I can go back and say, hey, this number, the math ain't adding up. We need to renegotiate. But at least I got on the contract. Because like I said, if he and I are competing, and let's say I'm taking too long trying to do the due diligence before I even have it on the contract, then he's just going to go with him because he presented an offer and got accepted.
He's probably going to end up selling it to you.
Right.
Do you have the listing price on there? Because all I heard was the.
Oh, we didn't get to that yet.
Income. Oh.
Purchase price.
Yeah.
We're doing one thing at a time. I got all this stuff you probably never even heard about yet.
I've heard of it.
You got 10 minutes.
That's why I'm asking about it.
All right, so just to stay on track, no more questions unless it's about the numbers, all right?
You got 8 minutes.
No more questions unless it's about the numbers. That's a downside when you teach students. To like, well, what about this? Like, we get into that next chapter. Just got to hold tight.
Keep us on track.
All right, so after that, the next thing we have is the financing. So what I like to do is I always like to negotiate seller financing with the deal. So with a mortgage, what would the mortgage payment be in this scenario? How do you calculate the monthly mortgage payment?
About 30.
You don't know?
75% of the actual purchase price.
Go to Google. Mortgage calculator. Now the question is, how do you use this? So here it is. So what would be the mortgage amount? First, we gotta know the purchase price. What's the purchase price? Oh, the asking price?
205.
205,000. So it's a 6 unit for $205,000. Okay. So I automatically calculated the down payment and other stuff because these forms are on here. Okay.
The new first mortgage is
So what's 80% of 205,000?
I said 164.
that's
164,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
He said 160 something.
I thought maybe I missed a zero.
No, that's fine.
That's the new first mortgage.
Yeah, and the interest rate I normally put 5%. This is more than what is out now. It's like 4.5. And I did 20-year for commercial, most commercial amortization. So the monthly payment is 1082. If we multiply that times 12, because remember we're keeping everything in yearly totals.
So that's like
22 times 12. It's 12,984.
Okay, so that's the mortgage amount. JP financing, disregard that. That's if I'm going to loan money to the property. Let's say I'm not. But let's say I do seller financing. Seller financing, I have it right here. I always do 10% of the purchase price, 5% interest rate, amortized over 10 years. That's what I always offer. So in that scenario, what would be the seller financing? The seller
10%.
financing is another mortgage.
10%.
Yeah, so what's 10% of the purchase price?
And just be half of that number. First one.
Well, what's 10% of the purchase price?
10% of
First price
205 would be $20,500.
$500.
Yeah.
500, 20,000.
So we're gonna go mortgage amount, 20,500. Interest rate 5%, like I said, but what's the mortgage period? What's the amortization? 10 years.
Oh, you give the seller 10.
So the monthly payment would be 217, but we got to keep it in yearly totals, right?
Do you do a balloon of any type?
Huh?
So do you do like a balloon of any type for seller financing?
If he requested, I might do a balloon in 5 years.
$2,604.
So that's the second mortgage.
You said 2,600.
$604 annually.
So what Lewis asked is a balloon, meaning even though I have 10 years, I might say, hey, in 5 years, I'll pay you the remaining principal in a balloon payment.